Denny's shuts in 90 locations, but is it a sign of failure or smart strategy? A struggling business landscape often forces companies to make tough decisions, and nowhere is this more apparent than in the latest wave of closures sweeping through the restaurant industry. The news that Denny's will close more locations this year than previously expected underscores a stark reality. Businesses must constantly evolve or face obsolescence. But while closures may appear as a sign of failure, they are often strategic moves designed to strengthen an organization in the long run. For business leaders navigating similar turbulent waters, understanding the forces at play and adapting accordingly can be the difference between survival and stagnation. Denny's recent announcement that it will shut down between 70 and 90 restaurants in 2025 reflects the shifting economic landscape. The company, which had originally planned to close 150 locations over the next year, already closed 88 restaurants in 2024. These closures highlight a fundamental truth: customer behavior, economic conditions, and competitive pressures are constantly evolving. Businesses that fail to pivot quickly find themselves unable to maintain profitability, often leading to difficult but necessary decisions. A critical factor in Denny's decision-making process has been the natural evolution of trade areas. CEO Kelly Valade acknowledged that as demographics and consumer habits shift, certain locations no longer serve the same purpose they once did. This reality extends beyond the restaurant industry. Retail chains, tech companies, and even financial institutions must constantly reassess their presence in various markets. The lesson is clear: a business that does not regularly analyze market trends and adjust its strategies is at risk of falling behind. Beyond geographical considerations, economic pressures such as inflation have played a significant role in altering consumer behavior. The U.S. inflation rate rose to 3% in January, a figure that exceeded expectations and further tightened discretionary spending. When faced with higher costs, consumers often cut back on dining out, entertainment, and other non-essential expenses. Denny's and its competitors must contend with these shifting priorities, which means refining their value propositions to attract budget-conscious customers. Companies that invest in strategic pricing, promotions, and loyalty programs can mitigate the impact of economic downturns and retain consumer interest. External factors, such as extreme weather events, have also disrupted the restaurant industry. Severe snowstorms and the devastating California wildfires have affected customer traffic, further complicating revenue stability. In an era where unpredictable environmental challenges are becoming more frequent, businesses must invest in contingency planning. Whether that means reinforcing supply chains, diversifying locations, or enhancing digital ordering capabilities, companies that proactively address these threats will be better positioned to weather the storm. Supply chain concerns have also been a driving force behind Denny's strategic shifts. The lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, global trade disruptions, and inflationary pressures have impacted food costs and availability. Bird flu outbreaks and tariffs have contributed to rising ingredient prices, forcing restaurants to rethink their menus and pricing structures. Denny's competitor, Waffle House, recently introduced a 50-cent surcharge on eggs, illustrating how supply chain volatility directly impacts pricing decisions. While these challenges are industry-wide, businesses that cultivate strong supplier relationships and explore cost-effective alternatives can maintain operational efficiency. Despite these closures, Denny's remains focused on growth through its remodel program and brand diversification. The company plans to open between 25 and 40 new restaurants in the coming year, half of which will be Denny's locations and the other half Keek's Breakfast Cafe locations. This strategy illustrates an essential business principle. Even in the face of setbacks, reinvestment and innovation are key to long-term success. Companies that continuously refine their offerings, modernize their spaces, and explore new market opportunities ensure they remain relevant in an increasingly competitive environment. Consumer preferences have also evolved significantly, particularly in the post-pandemic era. Diners today seek not only quality food but also convenience, value, and an experience that meets their lifestyle needs. Denny's must balance tradition with innovation to capture changing customer expectations. Businesses across all industries should take note. Whether through mobile-friendly ordering systems, loyalty programs, or data-driven marketing, understanding and catering to customer desires is the ultimate driver of growth. One of the most crucial takeaways from Denny's decision is the importance of financial health in a competitive marketplace. CFO Robert Verostek highlighted that accelerating the closure of lower-performing restaurants would improve franchisee cash flow. This pragmatic approach ensures that resources are allocated to more profitable locations while allowing franchisees to reinvest in revenue-generating initiatives. For any business leader, maintaining a keen eye on financial stability and being willing to make tough choices is essential to long-term sustainability. Uncertainty remains a major challenge for businesses. As Verostek pointed out, economic volatility, shifting consumer habits, and supply chain issues all contribute to an unpredictable business environment. While some factors are beyond a company's control, strategic decision-making, adaptability, and proactive planning can make the difference between thriving and struggling. Businesses that adopt a flexible mindset, remain data-driven, and prioritize customer engagement can navigate even the most challenging economic climates. Denny's decision to close underperforming locations does not signal a brand in decline, but rather one that is restructuring for future success. It serves as a reminder that businesses must be willing to evolve, innovate, and adapt to external pressures. Growth is not always about expansion. Sometimes it requires taking a step back to reassess and refine operations for greater long-term stability. Those who understand this principle will find themselves ahead of the curve, ready to seize new opportunities as they arise. Check out our other videos on financial news. Thank you.